Donald, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the PS4, but uh, I got other issues going on before I can mess with it. Let me go share this out on Facebook and see if anybody else is going to show up. Hey guys, go share it out. Throw it on Facebook, Twitter. I don't care. Gina, Austin, Rusty, Rivers, Barbara Matthews, James. Do you think we're going to get any tropical weather? Where you at? Actually, I've been studying that storm, and I have a prediction. Mary better get her bags. She's going to need them. Yes, Grasshopper, I used your term. Chesterfield, we're going to get some wind. We're going to get some bad thunderstorms out of it, and that's about it. From what I've seen of it, if it comes ashore above Tampa, and we're talking uh, between Tampa and Ocala, I predict, yeah, it'll swing up here and hit Charleston with some good heavy thunderstorms. But that's about it. If it comes up on the other side of Ocala, we're just going to get like a little bit of rainfall. That's all. But Mary, either way, is going to get it. So she needs to get her bags and start shitting in them. That way she can make her uh, uh, sandbags. Yeah, yeah. Why is the Wicked Twins ain't never been in here that I know of? So how are they blocked? Huh? Sent it bags. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Now the other night, I went into um, Flowers live stream. And I was just kind of floating around, just doing my thing. You know, people. Now they had Raven get up there. Raven was on panel, and I didn't know Raven was been sick. Okay, and I hope he's doing well. He said we all acting like high school kids with the social media crap. Well, when you look at it, when you look at it, if you grew up at the end of the 70s, into the 80s, through the 80s, and into the 90s, if you were still in high school in the 90s, you didn't have none of this shit. We started getting computers back in the schools. I think it was around 88, and they had to have DOS. You actually had to be a computer right. You had to be able to write computer code to use them. That's what they were trying to teach everybody in school. Didn't work out too well. I still close my eyes and have nightmares about that shit. And that was just to play a stick figure game. So, look how things have progressed. What is your preferred brand of alcohol beverage? Moonshine. My preferred beverage of alcohol is called Peach Wadmalaw Island Sweetwater. There's only one place in the world you can buy it. Lawrence, New York is trying to date my girl. Oh boy, Danielle, I don't know about that. What's up? Well, the other day, guys, I was out doing some stuff. I was changing my water filters in my water filtration system. And all of a sudden, I took a fall. And wound up on the ground, just like what happened at Barber's. Um, Everything went to slow motion. It seemed like it took forever to hit the ground, but I finally did. And I stayed there a little while. I guess it was about 2 hours I was on the ground. And I got some bruises and cuts and shit, but it was pretty scary. Pretty scary. I had to crawl around to the front of the camper and get to the steps in order to get back up. It's pretty bad. Do I play chess? Yeah. when I find somebody worth playing. I learned how to play chess in the 5th grade. And I was damn good at it. Good evening, Doug. How are you doing? Jack, I'm doing all right. Um, I know it's been a while since I've been on. I got some issues going on with my health. I made another appointment with the doctor. Sean, what's up, brother? She's worried about that spell I took, but she won't get me in until this time next month. Jason, I don't know. I don't care. I mean, if they're running their mouth about me, what are they going to say? Okay? God, I mean, Isaac hit everything that there was to hit. So why am I worried about them two? You know? I used to think Flower was all right until some of the shit she was saying. Now, I was getting on Donald's ass about some of it, but hey, she wants to start lying on me. Look out. Didn't you bother? I'm not taking anybody to court. To get somebody to court through YouTube is bullshit. Okay, it's not going to happen. Other than YouTube's rules and regulations that uh, pretty much, as long as you're not doing no cyber threatening or bullying, you're not going to go to court. Now, you start calling somebody's work and making problems for somebody, yeah, it could wind your ass up in jail because that's no longer freedom of speech. You're threatening somebody. Oh, because you lied about her taking about the GoFundMe. Jason, hold on. I got in touch with the GoFundMe people. Mary had a claim registered through them of getting money off of my name. They wouldn't tell me how much, but evidently Flower had one too, but Flower didn't get any donations. And I told him it was done fraudulently. I had to fax them a copy of my name, my license. I had to take a screenshot of my YouTube page and send that all to them. And they said that they would check into it. Now, whatever's GoFundMe and Mary. And yes, it was downloaded. And they have a copy of it. Is Mary still harassing Caitlin? She's still jealous of Caitlin. Hell, I don't know why anybody would even mess with Caitlin. I mean, that just shows your intelligence. You got none. Big Ragoo. Country woman. Is Mary still harassing Caitlin? No. Not that I know of. Now, she could be doing something on Facebook. That's her speed, anyway. No, actually, I bought a brush. John, I didn't get a new mullet. I just bought a brush. How about that? I wore my old one out. AKA Darwin. Damn, Darwin. But as far as um, Hot Lips goes, I don't care what she says. And as far as Mary goes, I mean, she's done been caught in so many damn lies it ain't funny. And they want to talk about me doing them wrong. I'd like to know where this is videotaped. I'd like to know where that's on YouTube. Because I haven't done anybody wrong. That's just not me. They can say it, but they can't prove it. Now, surprised you're still being up. Drama towards you beating a dead horse at this point. Drama. Drama sells on YouTube, doesn't it? Does not drama sell on YouTube? I'm not doing no drama. I don't do drama. Mm. Ah. You know, Michael has lice. Michael most probably claimed he had lice. How's your health, Doug? Better, I hope. John, I got some doctor's appointments coming up. My legs are leaking again. My sugar's been doing crazy shit. Um, one morning I woke up, it was 44. Woke up and I was in a sweat and shaking. And today I took it, I can't get it below 240. So I'm figuring I got me some type of infection going on in my blood like I did in Kentucky. And after talking to the doctor, that's what she's thinking. So, have I built? Although the guy that lives here has a welder. Hmm. I wonder how much it costs to get the plates. He's a pretty good welder. He does a lot of welding on cars, very delicate areas. Travels together. How you doing? Know that be working. Party night at Donnie's house. Donnie who? Hey Justin. As far as my health goes, like I said, the sugar's been doing some weird shit. It's been up and it's down. I fell that one day. Took me 2 hours to get back. So I do got clean water again. I don't think that's the real Charlie. I don't think so either. Oh, let me check my phone. Maybe it is. Charlie usually sends me a message if he's not on and tells me if he's on. Because if he's on, I'll bring his ass up on the panel. But again, Charlie's been laying out of the drama. The line. I'm still blocked on YouTube. Moonchild, I'm just saying hi. All's well. Moonchild. Honey, you can't be blocked. There ain't nobody blocked on my YouTube page. I unblocked everybody. So I don't know what's up with that. Charlie's channel is called, what is Charlie? Travels. I know exactly what Charlie's channel's called. I know what the last one was, but that one won't bring you to nothing. Hell, he may have had to change it again. The Outsiders. Okay. Austin, thank you, buddy. But guys, I am in a predicament this month and didn't realize I was coming into it. I got to come up with $380 for one of my prescriptions, and I ain't got it. So if you can, let me fix that. Yeah, that's correct. The PayPal is still open, and so is the Cash App. I prefer the PayPal. It's easier to use at CVS. But if you don't believe me as far as what it costs, it's eloquent. Check it up on um, Good RX or whatever it is. You always say that every month. No, I don't, Mercedes Benz. It's been 3 months since I said that. And I got exactly 8 pills left. That's 4 days. Doug, get a nice girlfriend. I ain't got time for no girlfriend. They want to tell you what to do, who you can go do things with, where you can go, where you can't, what you can have for dinner. Which my dinner tonight's gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be real good. Ew. What was that? Martin, appreciate that. Every bit helps. I'm having salmon tonight, guys. I'm going to have a little bit of salmon, a little bit of rice, and some green veggies. Michelangelo says, my girlfriend acts bossy. She's out the door. Well, see, I just don't need that crap in my life no more. Smoked salmon? No. It will be cooked on the stovetop. Um, I want to get another smoker before Thanksgiving. Rice not good for diabetes. Well, you got to have some type of starch in your system, and the fish ain't got no starches in it. And the green beans and well, the succotash doesn't have much carbs in it. So, I love my freedom, no worries, and stress. Single life, yeah, I know. Single life ain't bad. I I figure out last time I went to the uh, did my laundry, I went and had a nice dinner with a grandma. She didn't seem like no grandma. We went to Bojangles and ate some Bojangles. She's been back a couple of times since then. Supper sounds delicious. It is. I cook it. I used to cook the salmon with a little bit of butter, and that makes the skin get crispy. But I have found if you use virgin olive oil, the skin gets to where it just peels away. So it leaves all the good fat that fish has got, which ain't much at all. And I'll put a little season on Old Bay, pepper sometimes. Hell, I cooked one night that all I did is put a little bit of um oh god, it was some real hot sauce stuff. Um, some type of pepper, cayenne pepper, I think is what it was. Oh, little peculiar. I'm never lonely. Oh no, I can always get hold of somebody. Always. Just made East India chicken curry. Man, I don't, some of that Indian food is just too damn hot. Just too hot. I don't know how people eat it. I've had some good stuff, but you know, I don't mind eating food that's going to make your nose run, but I've had some Indian food that just lit your ass on fire. So if I'm going to eat something like that, it's going to be Mexican. Which the guys who used to work on my truck used to say that I was eating baby food. It was this green hot sauce that they always had out for the gringos. The yellow sauce they told me not to mess with, and the red sauce. Nah, Guillermo was the only one that could eat that. Dano's seasonings? No, I haven't. I don't even think I've seen that down here. Curry is great. But yeah, let's see. Is there anything else going on? Somebody sent me a text message. No, a Facebook message saying something about Bridget and Michael splitting up. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. Dead time 180. Have Am I a fan of Isaac's guests? I didn't know he was back on YouTube. I never really watch his stuff. I mean, I just never got into his material. Ready for fall season? Oh yeah. Well, actually, it ain't been bad here. We've had a few days up in the 90s. One day I think it got up to 108. But I'll tell you, I've had it 70 degrees in this damn trailer, in this camper. So I haven't really felt the heat this year. Been keeping my feet propped up and wrapped up. Uh, been using ace bandages and gauze to control the leakage on my right leg. Bridget won't leave kids behind the dumpster. He's rich. Uh, if something was really going on, Bridget wouldn't stay. I just think it's more clickbait myself. You need a haircut. Do you? I kind of figured y'all liked my mullet. There's a storm in the Gulf right now. Yeah, it's got its eye on Mary. It's going to wash all that shit out in the Gulf. You know how that goes. But I've been keeping an eye on it. I don't think we're going to get much of it. If we do, um, it's going to be severe thunderstorms, which we had a few of those. I lost internet for 2 days, power for about total of 6 hours. But the bad thing about it is, ah, I'm covered by big old trees. I got nothing but gum trees around me. And that's a softwood. It don't take much to bend and break them. So going directly to her. Yeah, I think so. At least I did my hurricane dance for that. Which have I still think the hurricane gods listen to me. I looked on the radar for hurricanes. It's a rough 5 hurricanes that are out and about. Yep, we got two of them out in the Gulf, one in the Gulf, two out in, I want to say the Atlantic, or one fixing to form out in the Atlantic, and there was a couple out in the Pacific, which Pacific, they are considered something else. Donald got a bunch of rain from that one that was over there. I know where he lives, and I mean, I've seen it rain hard, and I've seen streets disappear. They turn to rivers real quick, and you don't want to get caught in them. I've been listening to a lot. Listening to a lot of news lately, which I shouldn't do. Knocked out my Wi-Fi phone for a couple of days. Yeah. Welcome to the hurricane phase. You know, I I want to say I turned over a new leaf when I went to Kentucky. They get rain, they get tornadoes, they get straight line winds and hail. Well, the whole time I was there, I didn't see none of that shit. I missed my hurricanes. Hope you've been doing good. Justin, I ain't been doing bad. Rain in the desert, yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get caught in that either. An in ground generator if a storm hits, I'm good. I used to have generators when I lived at my mom's house. And they're great. They're great. And if you are somebody that owns your home, there's a generator, Generic, I think is what it is. that have proven their test of time. And I tried to get Michael and Bridget to get one of them, and they didn't listen to me. So, who unplugged Angry Grandpa's freezer? The kids did. The boys. I really hate storms and almost like a hurricane and tornadoes combined. Well, you see, the bad thing about hurricanes, guys. Okay, I don't know where y'all were when Hurricane Hugo went through, or if you've seen the Francis Marion Forest. All the damage that was done at Francis Marion Forest was done by tornadoes that never hit the ground. They were about 20, 25 feet off the ground, but they clipped every tree. Every tree. Just took the tops right off of them. And you can look at that. You can go look it up now. I mean, that's what did the major damage of Hurricane Hugo. Not just the winds. It was the hurricanes. Hell, we had a hurricane go between my mom's house and the next door neighbor's house. And all it did is take out a bush. It pulled it straight up out of the ground. Oh yeah. Classic. There's still trees out here that have been over. And I mean, if you remember, it came on land between Charleston and Allendale. And this was on the backside of the storm where I'm at. You know, I ain't 30 miles from Savannah right now. But hell, I mean, Hugo took out a lot. So, but yeah, guys, anybody new, make sure you read the bottom board. Uh, I got some difficulties coming up. I got to come up with $380 to get my prescriptions. That's Eliquist. And without insurance, it's $1,800 for 3 months. And with the insurance, it's $380. And that's what I'm trying to come up with. Well, Dexter, nice to see you too. It's most probably Mary thinking she's not in a skirt no more. I remember AGP going crazy over hurricanes when. Well, I mean, if I was living in a trailer where he was living, I would most probably do the same thing as he did because you're closer to the water. I'm not close to the water where I'm at. For me to get to the water by road from here, I'm over 50 miles from the ocean. From Somerville, you ain't but 10 miles. So that makes a big difference. No politics. All I'm going to say about politics is Trump's got it in the bag. You will see Trump back in the office. Yes. Well, that should have answered your question, John. Biden's a piece of shit. Biden was just like Obama. He looked out for him and his people. Greedy son of a bitches. Where you got a man that will run in office and collect $1 for his pay. You tell me how many men do that. Yeah. Trump turned himself into Atlanta, Georgia yesterday, I think. No, Friday. But I haven't seen no mugshot. Hell, I'd vote for him even if he's still in jail. Did Michael use Anger Grandpa? Anger Grandpa knew the deal. Just cover up. What they're trying to do is they are trying to turn things around on Trump. Trump ain't even got to make a television show or a commercial or hell, he don't even have to run. All he's got to do is put his name on a ballot. You know, what he did for the people when he was in office speaks for itself. And he's just going to do more of the same. Is. Now, enough about politics. Well, thank you, Justin. It is true that I have tried to help certain people build their channels. It is true that most of those people have shitted on me in the past afterwards because they didn't get what they wanted out of it. Well, if you make $100,000 a year, you can live in Biden's world because then you're making enough money to deal with the taxes and everything else that he has levied against us. And not to think about it, but the health care, the reason I got to come up with $380 is pretty much Biden's deal. So, I mean, when Trump was in office, I paid $45 for this meds. That was it. When Biden got in there, that shit changed. That's okay, Justin. You're fine. Everything will go good. Ryan Sullivan. Why would you use a picture of Lisa? I mean, there's a lot of reasons that Trump has no problem getting back in office. Are you going to give me a chance, Doug? You're not getting back on panel, Justin. I'm sorry. Forget it. Eyes pink, heart shape. Wonder what's that all about. Damn, guys. I'm almost been on here an hour so far. But, I got in touch with Grasshopper, did what he asked. You're in the chat, Justin. You're pushing it. You're not getting back on panel. We're done with you. I'm allowing you in the chat. You show up in the back. When I do a panel, you will not get on. By the way, for the lurkers, Hot Lips, for the lurkers, Mary and her little henchman, y'all are not blocked in here. So, I mean, if you want to come up here, hey, Justin. Sorry. If y'all still want to spread these lies about people, you can always come up. Hey, Joe. Justin has been just being Justin and trying to get his point across, and he's not going to get it across. He's wanting to come up on panel, and he's lucky I let him back into chat. Now, next time I do a panel, I might unblock him again. I'm done with him. He's not going to sit there and bug me while I'm on here. And that's that. If you go back through the chat, you'll see what he was doing. But hey, Big Ragu, That's just one of the things. Well, it's not really annoying. He just keeps doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, he wants to know when I'm going to unblock him. Well, if you're typing in the chat, I think you're unblocked. And I told him I'm not going to bring him up on panel, period. He keeps playing the radio or TV in the background. And he does that to get you in trouble with YouTube. He's doing it on purpose. So I gave him the chance to be in the chat. You seen what he did. Just didn't know he was that chatty. He's not. He does it when he gets on here, but you put him up on panel, he don't say nothing. It's what comes in behind him. I believe he was talking about you unblocking him on his main channel. He was totally unblocked. That's what y'all don't understand. Another reason I'd take off the days that I take off and haven't been on in a while, because I unblocked everybody. When I started this stream, there was nobody blocked. Nobody. Well, classic. They're not weird. They're just regular people. I mean, you got all walks of life in here. Now, I've been talking to people from Japan on PS4 back and forth. I got some people from Thailand talking to me on Facebook. Now, them people are kind of interesting. I don't get into some of their food, but some of that stuff looks like it's still living. I ain't gonna fight nothing at the table. Oh, I always got Australians in here. Always. They might not pop up in the chat, but the Aussies are always in here. I love my Aussies. Guys, I'm put a 1 in the chat if you've heard anything about Japan dumping nuclear waste in the Pacific Ocean. Put a 1 in the chat if you've heard anything about that. Really? Y'all haven't heard nothing about that? Might want to stay tuned and keep an eye on your food that you have been getting out of the Pacific Ocean. It won't happen overnight, but within a couple of years, the background radiation will go up. I haven't. I'm sure it's not just Japan, though. Well, you remember the tsunami that got their nuclear power plant? It has something to do with that. Okay, I haven't really looked into it too much, but it has something to do with their radioactive water, and they got tons of it. Well, there's only so much you can put in that area, because if you don't realize what the tides do, any of y'all live on a coastal area, you could take a bottle and you go throw that out in the ocean. Okay, I'll tell you what. Get you something with a little tracking device on it that you can track your phone. Throw it out in the ocean. Okay, a bay, a river. That water's only going to go out so far, but then it's going to come back. And the ocean does the same thing. Little, let me tell you something. They started talking about that shit, and ain't nobody listening to it this time. Nobody. And I just don't see it happening this time. You know, they claimed that that whole thing was government, and it was just the flu virus that mutated. Well, I mean, that's going to happen. It happens every year. And when they screw up and don't pick the right vaccine to mix together, we get a pandemic. And that's just crazy. You know, the whole time I was on the road, I always got a flu shot. I still do. Okay? I still do. I have yet to get a COVID shot. I will not get one. You know, I've been waiting for them to start threatening people again. Well, they can threaten all they want, but this white boy ain't getting one. I live out in the country. Moved on from COVID. Any new virus? Well, you got to realize COVID was man made and it was released. I ain't going to say from where, but most of your computer chips come from there. That's right, Classic. You're absolutely. Now, a lot of that plays on your mental issues too. You know, you see Joe Blow down the street wearing a mask, and you're like, oh shit, it's back. And you get that panic mode going. You know, that when I started going to wound care, and when you went into the hospital, they would issue you two masks as soon as you walked in. But once you got up there to the doctor's office, there weren't nobody wearing a mask. None of the people that was working on my legs wore a mask. No, masks don't work. But I will tell you, I will give you some advice that a doctor gave me. You take some neosporin and a Q tip and put it on the inside of your nose, and that will help you fight the viruses that are going around. So, hey, Spooky's mama. Lindsay, how's it going? Saw you were live. I was cooking and cleaning up the kitchen. That's very nice of you. I'm sure somebody will enjoy that. Made your grandma's mac and cheese. Did you bake it? Tell you some of the best mac and cheese I ever had in my life. Miss Debbie C did. Man, that was some good stuff. If she still got a recipe up for baked mac and cheese, go follow that. You want some good cheesy macaroni. If she still got that up, it definitely will be worth it. I think it takes 2 hours to cook it like that. Nah, Donald, you don't know what you're missing. You need to go check out Miss Debbie's cooking video on that. Lindsay, what's wrong with you? I'm the only one that's got shit wrong with them, not nobody else. Y'all all healthy. Yeah, she knew. She was just too busy making her mac and cheese. She most probably couldn't keep her fingers out of it. But I'm going to tell you, the way that she does her mac and cheese and cooks it, it is some of the best that you'll ever eat. No, John. You go get you some baked macaroni and cheese. Long story. If you're willing to hear it. Well, you coming up on panel or something, Lindsay? I actually got to start cooking here shortly. Austin told me. Popeye's mac and cheese is pretty close, but theirs isn't baked. Take Popeye's mac and cheese and you put it in a big uh, pan and put a couple more layers of cheese on it and bake it to where it gets a brown top to it, you might have something. Let's see what Lindsay has to say. Okay, Lindsay. There's your link. Remember, you got to show your face if you plan on getting up on the panel. Lindsay!
Hey.
What's up?
Hey. It's a long ass story. Me and my spiritual husband fucking broke it off. So, and plus my dad's in Denver right now, so I'm like shaking my boots.
Well,
hang on.
there's Peter Breaker.
Hold on. Let me see
Well,
something.
basically what happened, my man was having a bad day, like usual, and so I was all like worried. I'm like, oh, I'm worried, and he just snapped at me, and I told him I want a divorce. He's like, fine, we're done. I'm like, no, we are not done. We are going to talk about this civil and all that crap. He's like, no, we're done. And I cried for fucking hours. I mean, hours.
Well, y'all been together what?
We've been together. We got together like in February, so 8 months. 8 months around there.
Longer.
Come here.
Oh,
Hey.
I have a.
That might have been somebody else you were with.
Yeah.
Say hi to doggy. Say hi to doggy.
Caitlin, chill out.
But yeah.
I am.
I have a new kitty, Dougie.
Oh, she's cute. Or he.
It's she.
Oh, she.
Her name is Serena.
Aww. I love cats.
I do too. She is something else to me. She will meow and meow and meow, huh? She's only 1 year old.
My favorite are black cats, so.
Oh, how's your black kitty? I thought you had your black kitty, Dougie.
Nah, that son of a bitch in Kentucky shot her.
What?
You didn't know about that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Mandy's husband shot.
What? Oh my god.
Yep.
That's fucked up. Hey, Dougie, I also have a fish. I got a new fish. Come on, Dougie. See? It's a new beta.
Yeah.
It's doing good. It's thriving. Where are my dogs?
I used to try to keep sharks.
Here's my dogs. I still have my wiener dogs.
Oh, wow.
I have 3. I have 3 little wiener
wow.
dogs. That one over there. I got that one. That's the son of that one. That's dad.
I knew it, Justin.
And that's the other one. Where'd Dougie go?
Oh, I'm
He
right
blew.
here.
He blew Austin out because.
Damn,
Yep,
Austin,
right
without
here.
could do a nice mohawk.
Oh my
Oh
word.
my god. Oh my god. But yeah, those are all my animals. I want a snake.
Well, no, you don't. They can't tear up that snake.
True.
Where is my hair tie?
My cat
Morris.
hasn't killed my fish yet. Luckily.
Hi, Morris. Hi, Morris.
Mr. Whistle in the back.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Also,
Hey, Dougie.
Hey,
Mr.
Mr.
Whistle. Hey, Austin.
Also, my grandma's dog Patch just passed away, so I'm kind of
Oh, man.
going through that.
Let's
Aw.
sit there.
Yeah,
Aw.
he's not
Yes,
in
that's
good
the camera.
anymore. Dougie, are you staying out of trouble?
Me? Never.
Yeah, you.
Oh, man, Doug.
There's always trouble with me.
How you feeling, Doug?
Well, a little bit under the weather, but I'm doing all right.
Oh, man.
No.
How's your legs doing?
The wrapping, compression wrapping I'm doing is got the leg thing under control. They're leaking a little
You
bit, but
did not tell me that. What did you do, Dougie?
I'm back to trying to raise the money up for my other medication, but we'll see what happens.
Dang, Dougie.
Yeah.
Here's our other cat. Here's Frisky.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Frisky.
Oh my gosh. Frisky looks just like Morris.
Yeah, he does.
you're so.
He looks exactly like Morris, Austin.
Yeah, he does. He's a little bit smaller than Morris. Morris is bigger. He's a bigger cat.
Yeah.
Austin, I still have my cat, and she hasn't got to my fish yet because she knows better.
I have a funny story with that. Many years ago, I had two little fish. Well, and of course, we would go to the fair at the end of summer in Illinois. We would buy some fish from I would get them as a prize. Well,
Oh gosh.
my first fish. Oh my gosh, I can't say it without laughing. My first fish, we were trying to get a bowl for it before we we took it out of the plastic bag, put it in like a big, huge mixing bowl my aunt had to get it in a regular fish bowl before, we were trying to find our fish bowl. And all of a sudden, the fish flops out of the mixing bowl and lands on the floor. And I'm like, oh crap.
Oh, Dougie. Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Hey,
Richard.
Richard. And
Oh
then
my goodness.
my second fish, I was
What you doing, Dougie?
that one lasted almost 7 years. Like that one, we got in a fish tank, an actual fish tank, and I named her Goldie. And Spooky at the time, because Spooky was a lot younger, she was about maybe 3 or 4, and she would take her paw. She would take her paw and swish it in the tank, and all of a sudden I hear, meow! And she comes flying up the stairs, and the fish nipped her paw. She flew her hand, and of course I went downstairs because I see her flying up the stairs. So I go downstairs to check on the fish. The fish is on the side of the fish tank because when she flew her paw out, the fish let go, but it couldn't get in the tank in time. And by the time I got down there, poor Goldie,
Oh my goodness.
she was gone. She was gone.
Goldfish are hard to kill, but you can kill them.
Oh
yeah,
God.
Dougie, I look different, don't I?
Huh?
I look different now.
What'd you do? You got a piercing?
Mhm. I got a
Yeah,
septum piercing.
Look at there. Yep.
What? What are you doing?
Oh, thank
What are you doing? What are you doing?
My next
pass.
one's gonna be right here and here.
I'll pass.
Oh my goodness.
You won't get your nose pierced with me? How dare you?
How you been, Dougie?
I had one little spell. I fell the other day when I was outside, but
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
no.
I mean,
all
Are
right.
you okay?
Yeah, just everything went to slow motion and I hit the ground.
Yeah, that's happened to me a couple of times here a couple of weeks ago. And
Yeah. I got a
last
doctor's
week,
appointment next month to go see
Oh,
the
wow.
doctor about.
I almost
Yeah.
didn't make it. My heart raced up so high, till it, like overworked itself.
Dave Phibb.
You? Dang, Richard.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, get better
Yeah.
soon.
It went almost 200.
Holy
Ooh.
shit, Richard.
So I've been
That
hiding
was just my
something.
heartbeat went to almost 200. And it should be about
You are lucky to
63.
be here.
I've been hiding something. I
Oh.
found out I have a high cholesterol.
Knock off the damn fast food.
I know.
They wanted me to go in the hospital and I refused. Told them I wasn't going.
I hate.
Really, Richard?
I'm
They,
sorry,
uh,
but I hate doctors with a with the damn passion. Mm-mm.
I'm same.
No, they said that I could be a risk of stroke or heart attack.
I do my cooking
Um,
stuff here at home, and I cook stuff that lasts us 2 or 3 days.
but anyway, yeah. So they put me on pills now. So either
Well, just
6.
pills, you still got to watch
What
your
was,
diet.
Yeah,
what
they
was funny, I
they took
started
a
out on the
thing for
front
my
porch.
heart though.
I fell out the
Are you
front
getting
door
stuck?
and hit my grill head on with my head.
Holy
And then I
shit.
got up and come back in the house, and I fell in the front door.
Oh Jesus! Ow,
Richard.
Yeah.
Richard!
Doctor
Richard.
told she
You
sent me a
did it.
message. It took her a couple of days to get it, but she scheduled me for the 22nd of next month to come in. If it
Dang.
happens again, it's called EMS. But
Oh, damn.
she has
EMS?
that I have a blood infection again. So,
Oh, shit, Doug.
Come
Not
on!
again.
from
Not
Dang,
water,
again.
just
Oh,
got
Lord.
over COVID too.
ooh,
Damn, Doug, we're just getting old, buddy.
yeah, that's what I told her.
You're
Well,
not
You
old,
know,
Doug.
Well, either way, Doug, we still love you.
I appreciate that, guys.
Even I love you more. Because you're like my best friend.
Hi, Tweety.
I was worried about
Gone.
you.
You haven't heard from me? I know. I've been keeping busy. Just doing my own thing.
Hang on. What's in the chat?
I went
See, fact check. I don't see that. Whoa!
this past Friday, and they did a CAT scan on my head to make sure I didn't do any damage. And
Oh, wow.
but they decided that
Whoa!
the reason I was falling was because my heart rate was going so high. It was making me dizzy, you know.
Oh, wow.
No, that
Justin,
could be
please.
you were eating too, you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And my
But
blood
yeah,
pressure was elevating with it, but not that bad.
yeah.
Oh,
My
wow.
blood pressure was getting over about 156 or 157.
Well, I hope
Yeah.
you get better soon.
I'll be watching my blood pressure real close.
Ooh, yeah, please do.
4 days.
Please do. I don't want to lose my
Yeah.
best
Me too. I
friend.
got a monitor right here that tells me my
Oh,
blood
golly.
pressure, my heart rate, everything. And I got an O2 sensor
Yeah.
here that tells me my O2 level.
got my
The
blood
doctor told me that.
Yep.
Doctor
O2
told me to
sensor.
give
So,
one of
Ricky,
the.
what's your
I'm gonna
heart
get me
rate at?
I'm gonna get me one of those watches, one of those smart watches that tells me all that.
Yeah.
Like mine?
I thought
I need one of
It
those.
They're
takes your
expensive though.
it takes your temperature, your body temperature. It takes your heart rate,
You okay, Doug?
yeah.
and what else it does? What else does it do?
I know. I'm going to the
And your O2
state
level
fair
and
on
everything.
Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Mine doesn't.
I don't put
I don't.
stock in those things.
I'm actually going to the state fair. We have a Marion County fair, and then we have a state fair, and then that's about it.
Hey Austin.
It even measures your sleep, Doug.
Yeah, I don't put too much stock in them things. That's relying too much on the technology that can be manipulated.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still in Kentucky, Doug?
No, I'm back in South Carolina.
Oh, decided to move back, huh?
No, I just had enough of the bullshit.
True.
The
He
town
couldn't
that I
take it.
was
He had to come home.
Oops.
the town that I was in was dying, and it was depressing. I don't know how anybody can live there.
There's just a lot of shootings and nonsense.
How's your sister doing out there?
She seems to be doing all right. The last time I talked to her,
I talked to her last night. She's doing okay.
That's good.
and she was wanting my number. She's trying to track down ways to help me get my medication, which
Mm-hmm.
we both are on Eliquist's website. And
Really?
they claim I
Wow.
don't qualify for it.
Oh wow.
Huh?
Golly, gumdrops. Richard's dogs are going berserk.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that's Richard's dogs. All his chihuahuas.
I have weenie dogs.
All his chihuahuas.
Yeah, they're barking. Their mama
My
come
dog
in
got
here and they're all in the
stung.
bedroom with her.
Oh wow.
My dog got stung by a bee.
Oh God.
Did he go
Yeah.
ouch?
He's fine. He was limping he's so dumb. He was trying to chase the bee. Obviously. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that dog, I swear. All you hear is a yelp.
Ah, look at my phone.
All you hear is a yelp from that dog, and you're just, I went into panic mode, Dougie. I'm just like, oh my god, are you okay?
Well, from what I understand, we got some new hornets.
Oh
and,
Jesus.
Yeah.
the killer bees are making a hell of a comeback in the southeast.
Are those
And
like
they're
wasps?
The hornets they're like wasps, but they're bigger.
What, those killer bees?
Yeah, the killer bees are doing the honey now. So, I mean, you got to be careful about your hives and being around them.
Yeah.
I
That's my
had
dog.
my fish.
Yeah, I know. And then in the south like that, southeast, you got those big bumblebees, big yellow and
Oh
black.
God,
And
Oh,
those
yeah.
you got the
those are
hornets.
huge. Those are huge. Them things are huge. I seen one flying around my rose bush the other day. I'm like, "Ugh." Glad I'm inside because it was too hot outside.
If you're up
Yeah.
by
Why are
a
you
hornet
sitting?
nest, you better leave it alone.
I
Yeah,
tell you
it's
what,
been
Why?
hot up here.
y'all see those big yellow and black ones? Sit there and just think to it. Just tell it to move away with your mind. Don't speak at it. Just think it. That's what happens.
Oh wow.
There's another one.
Oops. Please tell me you did not catch a spider again. Dadgummit! Austin! Oh, God.
I don't like spiders.
Y'all would freak out to see what's outside my door.
There's another one.
Oh,
I got them
for
out.
heaven's sake,
Garden
stop
spider.
it! Oh,
No.
That's like Charlotte on Charlotte's Web.
They're harmless.
Leave it
oh
alone.
wow.
Oh my God, no.
They're
As long as you don't put no.
Yeah,
completely harmless. I literally had one crawl on my arm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then that's a pretty mess.
Yeah.
No.
They'll
No,
scare you.
don't touch it.
Oh, Austin.
No.
If I wanted to, I can literally let it actually crawl on my arm if I wanted to.
Oh God. Oh God, Austin.
Please, no. We don't
I've
want
done it.
No.
Okay, I will say this. I'll take Charlotte over a stinking clown any day.
Oh, it's just looking at me dead in the eyes and like, I'm gonna kill you. I can see it. It's like looking at me in the dead eyes. Oh God.
Spooky, why are you in front of the porch?
I can
You
literally
can't
touch
go
it.
outside.
I just poked it.
Now, I'm going to tell you an old wives' tale
Well,
about
Doug, I hope you get to doing better, buddy.
Oh, Richard, I will. It's just a matter of time.
Hey.
It's
Mom.
either going to go one way or the other.
Want to come say hi to Dougie?
Oh boy.
You haven't said hi to
What
Dougie.
you doing, Spooky? What you doing?
Mom says hi, Dougie.
Hi,
It
Mom.
seems like it. It
She's
seems like
doing good.
anything
Dad's
happened
doing
this year
good.
has happened.
Oh yeah, Dougie. My
Yeah.
dad has cancer.
Do what now?
My dad had cancer.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
You got it taken care of, I hope.
Yeah, he's in remission. He had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Good.
Yeah, they
Wow.
got it
Glad he
taken care of.
of.
Yeah. I'm going on the fair on Tuesday.
Oh. Jeez.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all might not believe it.
Goodness gracious.
Great
Those
balls of
banana
fire.
spiders, if there's a bad storm coming, they will move their webs underneath the eaves of your house.
Oh God. I've heard of that.
You won't see
No.
them no more. They'll take shelter.
Yeah. I've heard of that.
But you weather.
I literally let it run free rein on my arm.
Oh God.
Ah, shit.
Lindsay,
No, it went on
Lindsay,
the
you
ground.
took a picture
Doug,
and
that
sent it
hurricane
to
that's
me
coming in on the
earlier.
coast of Florida and all. Is it going to come
Oh
towards
my
y'all?
God, Austin. No, no. Why? Why you let that thing crawl on you? Oh.
They're
Yeah.
harmless. I actually let it crawl on my arm. Up, now it's come behind my back. Up.
Olympia will drop you down.
Dude, if I freaking hold a spider, I will freak the heck out.
I take spiders, so
Oh my god.
It's like Charlotte Webb. Just, oh God. How the
There you
hell?
go.
Oh, wow. Holy crap, you got it hooked back on the. Holy
Yeah.
smokes. That was weird. Cool. Oh, shit.
It just rebuilt its web. It was right over here. It just went right here.
Well,
It's
you got
staring
Wow.
me, guys.
They
It's literally
moved the
staring me,
web
guys.
underneath a shelter.
Yeah.
You got
That
bad
thing is huge, Austin. You should
Yeah, they
go.
get big.
I wonder what the heck it is. That's not a brown recluse, is it?
No.
No, that's a banana spider.
Yeah, they're harmless.
A what?
They're very harmless. And well,
A what?
they can inflict a bite, but I know they probably would hurt, but I know they ain't harmless.
Oh my
Oh, they
god.
it's just like an ant bite.
Caitlin, that spider's looking me dead in the eyes.
What? What? You all right, Doug? You, what kind of spider did you say it was, Doug?
It's a banana spider.
Banana spider.
Oh,
Yeah, we have them over here too.
Very harmless.
They just look like they'll
Caitlin's
hurt you.
shivering. So am I. I'm like shivering. My hands are shaking right now. Ooh.
Bad thing about it is if you're riding trails
There's
down
what's
here
the
in the
temperature
south,
been out there?
Oh, wow.
you'll find spiders in front of the dam on the trail, and you get them in the face early in the morning. Oh man,
The
Won't
person
know
in the
what-
chat, they'll only buy if they feel like they're threatened. If they feel like they're, that's the only time they'll inflict a bite.
Camp and I've had them wake up right next to me.
Oh.
It's been anywhere from
Austin,
108
not
here to
Austin. Sorry,
112.
Austin. Justin, easy does it, buddy. Justin, easy does it.
But Dougie, I gotta go. I'm going with my mom somewhere. I'll talk to you later. You get better soon.
Okay.
I have Facebook, so hopefully I can keep contact with you.
You know, the bad part of that temperature is
Son of a
that didn't
nutcracker.
count the, heat index.
So Dougie, if you have Facebook, contact me at Lindsay Miller, and I have a photo of me and my boyfriend.
Okay.
All right, you take care. Love ya.
Well, that's too big of a lid. Damn it. I need my step stool.
Well,
Ah,
he's
shit.
he's got 2 or 3 accounts.
Who?
Those 112 days that
Yeah.
we had, the
Oh,
heat index was about 120.
oh, you're talking about Justin, Dougie? Yeah, Justin's got a lot of accounts.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Where the
What's
heck
your
is
It was
another?
so hot, Doug. My air conditioner during the heat of the day run non-stop. My central air.
Well, hell, down there where you're at, you're in the triple digits, ain't you?
Oh yeah, 108 to 112.
Yeah. We got to 100
Shit.
the other day. We got to 100 the other day. It ain't been that bad. I mean, the little air conditioner I got in the window is keeping this place at 71 degrees. So
Yeah.
that's part of my damn problem.
You want that dinner?
Son of a nutcracker. That don't match either. I'm having a hard time finding a lid for this crap. What the heck?
If you want it, take it.
I got so many dadgum Tupperwares, Doug. I don't even know what to do.
Huh? God bless.
Where is the lid?
All right.
Is this? Nope, that's too big. Dad nabbit.
17 in Desert here. Well, Donald, that's a different type of heat y'all got out there
Uh-huh.
in the south of California.
Oh,
Yeah, south
what?
part of California. You got a dry heat,
Oh,
and I work out there in that shit all day long. Well, I used to, and not even sweat a drop.
okay.
Jack.
It's time to crack. It's time to crack open.
But guys, I've been on here an hour and 44 minutes. I think I'm going to jump off and get my dinner cooking.
What you making for dinner?
Salmon.
Ooh, nice.
Dougie, you take care of yourself, buddy.
All right, Richard. We'll talk again real soon.
All right.
Much brother. And keep watching on that heartbeat.
Oh yeah, I'm trying.
Yes, please, Richard.
See y'all later.
All right,
See
brother.
you later, Richard. Oh, okay.
All right, Caitlin. We'll talk to you later. Enjoy your dinner.
Oh, I will. I'm putting stuff away now.
Okay, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that, but rest up, recovery, bro. Yeah, Donald, you know it.
Yeah.
Now I've got to make it down to Charleston tomorrow. I hope everything will work out, but we'll see what happens. But guys, y'all have a good night. Thank you for coming in. And like I said, if you can, hey, look at there. I love banana spider.
Yeah.
I love
We got 5 of them in our yard. We got these 2 right, this one right here, one over there, and right around the front. We got 3 more.
Yeah, like I said, I got like 12 of them right outside the door.
I like these spiders. They're really harmless.
They are. And the ones that we get, I mean, they 3 times the size of that one.
Yeah,
That
they
one's
get
a
bigger. They get bigger than this. There was another one that around on the other side. There's one that's a lot bigger than this one.
Yeah.
It's moving its web.
Well, you got some bad weather coming if they're moving their webs. Now, when I was down in Florida, coming out of
There's the other one.
Gainesville, they got a spider down there that catches birds.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
There's 3. There's 4. And right around over there, right there where I'm pointing at, is the 5th one. And
Yep.
it's all underneath these banana trees.
Oh, yeah.
What these are.
They'll get close to that banana tree if the damn storm's coming, too. Either that or underneath your eaves of your house. But they're good to have around for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't let them spray for mosquitoes or insects out here when they got the webs out. So, but guys, y'all have a good night.
Oh yeah.
Thank you for coming in. And if you think about it, give to the cause. I could definitely use it. 380 is a long way away. So we'll talk at you later. Thank you for coming in.